Alright, so in my bear bag, I've got some very heavy rope. It's like a climbing thick utility rope. I think it's 5 millimeters. That's used for hauling up the stuff. And then I've got pulleys and several sets, 50-foot lengths of this sailing rope. I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called. It's not cheap, but it's super lightweight, it's super slick. You can splice it, so I have on this one, I have one end that's spliced with a loop into the rope. This makes it easy to work with as far as attaching with a continuous loop a carabiner. On this side, I've spliced in a larger diameter, and within that I put in 3 tungsten fishing weights that are fairly heavy. So it can go. The issue is this is not enough weight to get that rope that high, so I still have to use a rock. And what I do is I find a rock, and you got to find a rock that's not too heavy, not too light. And my preferred knot of attaching the rock, some people put a bandana and then tie off the bandana and throw the rock. I don't like doing that, because when you tie a bandana up with the rock like that, often it's very difficult to untie or for it to come loose if the rock gets wedged somewhere up in the tree. So I like to use a clove hitch around the rock, because I find that generally will hold fairly well. However, if it does get snagged, with a bit of jiggling and pulling, often the clove hitch will come loose, and then you're more likely to be able to get your rope back. There we go. Now on that loop end, I've got my pulley, and I've got just a simple, I'm also blanking on the name of this knot. I'll put it in writing. Same knot I've got around my pulley, I'm going to do around the rope, and then I can put this rope through and continue with my rope up without having to worry about losing one end. A thicker rope works well on the pulley, and voila, we have a compliant bear hang.